Now, look, after all the hoopla about classified documents in Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence, more than 100 classified documents have now been found in Joe Biden's Delaware office and garage. The difference is it not, a president can declassify documents, a vice president can't. And these are documents in Joe Biden's garage from his time as vice president. Has this received the critical analysis it deserves?
Well, if you listen to certain voices on television or radio, it is receiving that scrutiny because there is a huge difference here that needs to be stated. Donald Trump's documents, while they may have been disputed by NARA, there was a complete chain of custody that was controlled and noticeable. They went right from the White House to Mar-a-Lago, which, by the way, is protected 24/7 by United States Secret Service, and he does have the capacity to declassify documents. Joe Biden, on the other hand, some of these are from a long time ago, and he says, oh, there's no there. I take this seriously. Well, he doesn't take it seriously if there's documents there and there and there and there. He doesn't know where they've been, where they are, and surprises keep showing up. I'm not surprised that
the point is, Peggy, the point is that Donald Trump's facing a federal criminal probe. Now, Peggy, I note the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee has demanded that visitor logs for President Biden's house in Delaware be made public. Now, the simple story is top secret material has been found in Biden's house, but Hunter Biden turned his father's Delaware mansion into a home office, while it was stuffed with classified documents on countries with whom Hunter Biden did business. Now, Peggy, isn't it true that Hunter Biden used his father's Delaware home as an address after his divorce? So, Peggy, has Hunter Biden been conducting business from the location of classified documents?
Unsecured classified documents, it sure looks like it. And in fact, he was paying his father rent upwards of $50,000 a month for a bedroom in his father's house. This is crazy. You know, Joe Biden says, oh, they were secure. They were, in my garage, locked up by my Corvette. But the American people are very concerned about this. Has America been compromised? Is our national security compromised? Is Joe Biden and his family compromised? Has there been influence peddling happening? And we certainly are seeing elements of that. I think we're going to find more and more of that as the days go on. But Hunter Biden certainly is in the thick of this. But he's not the one that American people are worried about. They're worried about his dad, the big guy. Joe Biden, the president of the United States, is he compromised?
Yes, I mean, having access to US classified material, as Hunter Biden would have, would make it much easier for him to leverage his business operations. Now, you basically, at the time, if you've got these classified documents, you'd know things that others don't know or can't know. Peggy, Hunter Biden has well-publicised problems with drugs and addiction. So was he vulnerable to allowing outsiders access to the information? I mean, surely the discovery of another stack of documents in Biden's Delaware home must raise questions about his intention to run for a second time.
Absolutely. And this should raise red flags because anybody else who wasn't the president of the United States, if they had improperly handled classified documents, they would have been fired immediately. They would have lost their clearance and probably been disbarred from federal service in perpetuity. And so here's Hunter Biden, who we've actually seen now on his laptop. There's been documentation which suspiciously looks like he has transferred classified information almost verbatim. And so as the Congress continues to look into this, there's going to be more to see, but it certainly appears that he is compromised, which means the president is compromised and the Biden family has been involved in.
Well, that's right. I mean, this bloke condemned Donald Trump. He called it totally irresponsible behaviour when top secret documents were found at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida last year. Yet here we have Biden mishandling official records, doesn't even know where they are, some dating back to his years as a US Senator, which ended in 2008, then his term as Vice President, which ended in 2017. Now Biden is singing from a different song sheet. He reckons, I've got no idea how any of them ended up in my home.